I hope y'all been stacking and grinding very, very heavy. Y'all read, y'all see what it is. Um, Shit, road rage, man. I think this dude killed somebody. And the lady recorded him. I guess he took off. They say alleges. Alright, let's take it out. Check it out. Let's see what's going on. Hope y'all been safe out that bit. Let's go.
Shot my husband! Call 911! He called 911! He shot my husband!
That's a gun in his hand? Oh, a phone. I had a choice to pick, I see.
A wife witnessing her husband's final
He put it down like it was a gun.
moments. She says the man in this video is the shooter. We've blurred his face because so far he's not facing any charges. Thanks for joining us. I'm Deborah
What you mean?
Knapp.
And I'm Aaron Wright. Tonight, the grieving widow says a fender bender led to her husband's death. She tells Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos she's demanding police arrest the man that she says killed her husband.
You shot my husband! Call 911!
He took his last breath.
He shot my husband!
And the police there.
No!
His pupils were like dilated, so I knew he was gone.
Cynthia Wan is recording the man she says killed her husband Ryan. At the same time, she is realizing the love of her life is dead.
I knew in my head when he took his last breath, I knew that was his last breath.
We aren't showing the man's face because San Antonio police have not filed charges.
He took someone's life and he needs to own up to it.
On Monday, Cynthia and Ryan, who is a father, were coming home from a date. Cynthia never expected it would be their last. She says they got into a small wreck off West Loop 1604 with the man in this video. She says they pulled over and exchanged information, but she says things got heated. Police tell us Ryan and the man were involved in a verbal argument which led to a physical confrontation. Cynthia says she told her husband they should leave, but the situation quickly took a turn.
He went onto a hill and that's where he shot him.
Cynthia says after the man shot her husband, he sat on the side of the road and watched her and a stranger perform CPR.
He kept performing CPR just, I feel like, to comfort me.
According to police, they took the man downtown for questioning. Preliminary information lists the 59-year-old as a suspect, but as of Thursday, he has not been arrested.
He gets to go home to his family, but because of what he did, Ryan will never be able to come home to us.
Damn.
Henry joins us live from police headquarters.
And this is the whole thing. Did that man feel like he was in fear of his life? Because his husband probably was like that. Damn. You scared that man that much, man? See, that's why y'all gotta, like, you know, stay in your own area. I don't know how much y'all scare people, man. You know, people talk a lot of shit. They let their mouth run, but they ain't really about that shit. When you get up on them, I don't know. Hey, stop running your mouth to people when you ain't about that shit. That shit ain't cool, man. Y'all gonna make somebody got down, catch a charge, but you just scared, man. Cause obviously he ain't wanting on that with you. Cause if he wanted to shoot you or something, I'm pretty sure he could have killed you, man. If he wanted to, he wasn't about to kill you. Maybe black your eye or something. He wanted to go tell his friends, get drunk and tell his friends about the dude he beat up in traffic. Word. He most definitely wanted to put hands on your ass. So in that case, I think the buddy should go to jail. Y'all tell me, should he go to jail or not for shooting buddy over a fist fight? I say you shouldn't bring a gun to a fist fight. I don't give a fuck. They say a fist fight could kill you, but it's a fucking fist fight. Y'all getting too sensitive out here. It's a fucking fist fight, man. You don't bring no gun to no fist fight. That's period. If anything, you bring another person. You don't bring a gun. Like any other blunt object, yeah. Just to subdue the person. You don't beat them to the. You don't pulverize them with it. You just subdue them, you know, give them a couple knots or something. But that's if they like Brock Lesnar. You get a little blunt object. That's all you need for them. You don't need no gun for them either. That's just overreacting. I know people be like, "Ah, you so big, I'ma shoot you." Like, you don't need no gun for that man. And what the fuck he gonna do? He can't pick you up and just tear your body in pieces. Like, nah. He can beat you till you die, but I mean, hopefully he got enough sense not to. But I mean, and that nigga don't look like no damn Brock Lesnar. Shit, get a blunt object, bro. I know you had something hard, your cell phone or something, bro. Hey, come on, bro. Next trip. And this is in San Antonio. San Antonio, food. Word. Man, look at here. I ain't trying to go nowhere near that area. Damn. Always San Antonio. Alright, let's go.
Henry, what did police say about the wife's demands an arrest be made?
Deborah, in a one-line statement, police tell us, quote, "This case references an active investigation, and it is important to state such to ensure the integrity of this case," end quote. Now, Cynthia and her husband, Ryan, they just got married in October, and she just moved from California here to San Antonio to be with them. She says her husband told her San Antonio is a safe city. We're live downtown tonight. Henry Ramos, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
New tonight, a wild story of
Whoa. Alright, we got a part 2. Here we go again. Traffic is getting bad, but our attitude is getting worse.
road rage that some say was bound to happen. An ex-con who killed a man years ago after a fight in traffic died today, ironically, over road rage. It was no secret to those who knew Gary Durham. He had anger issues.
You say that like you know him, Keith. You probably talked to 2 people. This man gotta have some kind of somebody on his side. He gotta be a good person to somebody. God damn. He might be have anger issues. Who knew? I don't know, man. But if he killed somebody in traffic and he out, obviously it was something to do, you know.
Driving in a rap sheet about a mile long this morning.
And, you know, R.I.P. to the person he killed.
History repeated itself, only this time Durham was killed. Melanie Michael joining us live in Dover with more on this story, and so many layers to this one, Mel.
There certainly are, Keith. Good evening to you. You know, this did start out as a story of road rage, but as we peeled back those layers, we found out this story actually began 15 years ago. Drivers who faced rush hour on Wednesday morning knew they'd be in for a battle. It was the first day of school in Hillsborough County, and the roads were packed. It would be a test of patience, and in one case, anger lit a deadly fuse for road rage.
I certainly know, though, being 5 minutes late for something is not worth losing your life.
At first, no one knew exactly what happened on a busy stretch of MLK in Hillsborough County. Then, as the story unfolded, the details revealed a sinister, troubled past. An ex-con with a history of anger issues behind the wheel. 40-year-old Gary Durham was no stranger to life behind bars. He did time in prison for grand theft, aggravated assault, and in an ironic twist, road rage. He killed a 48-year-old cancer survivor, Tim Gibbs, back in 2001. Durham punched the man so hard, it left him brain dead in the hospital, where he died days later. And it all started with a fight in traffic. The victim's friend spoke with News Channel 8 when it happened.
It's just hard to believe that something so senseless could happen.
Fast forward years later to yet another case of road rage involving Gary Durham picking a fight in traffic. Only this time, the killer would be killed. And at the heart of it all, anger.
Just drive on and mind your own business. It's not worth losing your life.
That part.
And you know, deputies tell us the shooter in this case.
But she just dropping jewels. I like everything she said. Y'all heard that lady, man. 5 minutes ain't worth it, man. 5 minutes is not worth the altercation, you know, to even get into the accident. Just calm the fuck down in traffic. Facts. Facts. Calm the fuck down. Just calm down. 5 minutes. All you gonna take shave off. You ain't gonna shave off a whole 30 minutes to an hour. Your drive gonna be what the drive is. But damn. He ain't never getting the way he going now. Shit. You don't never know what nobody got going on, man. Just like he hit that man, he ain't know that man just had recovered from cancer and shit. That nigga was weak as fuck already. He just already almost out of here, and you took him right on out. He tried to recover back. He tried to shake back. He was shaking back. He was shaking back. Beat cancer, shaking back. You done hit him and knocked him right back on off track. You plus chemo. His body gone. That's crazy. You trying to shake back off the chemo. And chemo and Tybo. Just the nigga gone. And this nigga here. Now you really met Tybo. Did he beat him to death? Hold on. What's
Case
going on here?
42-year-old Robert Paget of Valrico was on scene administering CPR when paramedics arrived. He was trying to save the ex-con's life, Keith. He was questioned and then released.
Hold on,
and that
man.
tonight is...
Hold on, man. Hold on. I understand how y'all telling the story and shit, but come on, man. That man got a name, man. Come on, man. Y'all, see? Look at that smirk on her face. That shit, she know what she doing. They know what they doing. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. I know y'all mad that man killed the cancer, man, and he was free or whatever, but come on, y'all tripping. That man done did his time after that. I'm pretty sure he had to get some time for that shit.
is the story from him.
Any word from the victim's wife from 2001? Did she have anything to say about all of this?
Well, in addition to the shooter, we asked him what he thought about this entire situation, and he tells us that it's very difficult and he didn't want to talk about it today. And as for the wife of the victim from 2001, well, she tells us this is indeed poetic justice, Keith.
Melanie Michael live in Hillsborough County. Thank you, Mel.
That was you wanted to wait. You was waiting on. Damn, y'all just had it for that nigga. I ain't like that shit. They did not like that nigga. Alright, two-time gang. Y'all know the news and the policeman can't be biased also. You know, poetic justice, irony, I would say, at its highest, finest. But karma, some people would say. I don't know what you would want to call all that. I don't want nobody to really die, but it is kind of sometimes too many crazy people on this earth at one time. So it's inevitable. We call it the cycle of life. It's not gonna ever change. No matter if you take away all guns, believe me, people was killing people before guns was created. Yes, that's something y'all must know. And only certain people having guns just gonna have certain people having guns. Like, if you're gonna take away guns, you're gonna take away all guns. Because if they're available, they're gonna be out there. Just gonna be a lot more unarmed people, man. That's crazy. I'm always have one in my house somewhere. I don't know fuck if we gotta hide that bitch in the ceiling. Bitch gonna be in there though. It's crazy. Word. I'm joining the army for a year or something. Word, that nigga in and out hopscotch. Something like that. We gonna make it work. Shit show. But y'all stay safe out there, man. That shit crazy. Be safe in traffic, drive safe. 5 minutes ain't worth it. Goddamn, y'all don't know what nobody else going through. Keep your hands off people's children. And until next time, shit, two-time gang. Get the money.